I want to ask you about this location. I thought it was blocks and blocks away from David's house. It isn't.
No, I'd say it's probably 150 feet to Doheny Place, which he's on, from the rear of, from the trunk of that vehicle, because he's the first spot. He's there parked on the first spot there. It's very close.
Elias's name is all over the headlines again, and not because of a new hit or tour announcement. What started as whispers on Reddit has turned into a full-blown national scandal. A mystery so strange that even veteran reporters are struggling to keep up. A parked luxury car in the Hollywood Hills became the center of it all after authorities discovered something no one was ready for. For days, maybe even weeks, the car sat there collecting dust, blending into the neighborhood like background noise. Neighbors filed complaints about an abandoned vehicle, thinking nothing more of it. But once the tow truck came and the trunk was opened, everything changed. What the workers found turned a quiet residential street into a crime scene overnight. From that moment on, nothing about the story made sense anymore. Officials confirmed that the body belonged to Liana Rivas, a 17-year-old who had been reported missing multiple times across the last 2 years. Detectives say she might have been gone for weeks before anyone realized it. The coroner hasn't confirmed how or why, leaving everyone trapped in that sick, heavy silence that follows after terrible news. Meanwhile, Elias's team immediately went into damage control, assuring everyone that he was cooperating fully with the police. Technically, he hasn't been named a suspect, but that hasn't stopped people from talking, not with what came next. A security clip leaked online, reportedly from a liquor store on Sunset Boulevard, timestamped just hours before Liana disappeared. In the video, a girl in an oversized hoodie walks across the parking lot, her posture unmistakable. Every step, every glance matches the timeline investigators have been piecing together. She disappears out of frame, swallowed by darkness, and that's the last clear image of her alive. The video spread like wildfire, racking up millions of views in hours. The internet turned into a detective board overnight, and the name Elias was at the center of every thread. Liana had a history of disappearing. That much is true. Records from the Riverside Sheriff's Department showed she'd gone missing 3 times before, always returning home days later, until this time. But what caught everyone off guard wasn't just that she'd vanished again, it was where she was found. That car, the one parked under the baking Los Angeles sun, coated in dust, ignored by everyone, was registered to Elias himself. The realization hit the internet like an earthquake. People started pulling up footage, comparing license plates, digging through old paparazzi photos to match the car. The clues lined up disturbingly well. Parking tickets dated August 27th, towing records from the 5th of September. The first officer report logged the odor at the impound lot days later. It's that timeline that haunts everyone. Proof that for over a week, maybe longer, the car sat there while life went on around it. Parents dropped off kids at school, joggers passed by, and delivery trucks rolled through, never knowing what was right in front of them. By the time forensics got in, it was chaos. Tesla vehicles aren't just cars, they're data vaults on wheels. Every drive, every stop, every door open or closed is tracked, stored somewhere in its onboard system. Investigators immediately started working with engineers to crack into the car's black box, hoping for digital breadcrumbs, GPS routes, timestamps, camera feeds. Somewhere inside that code might be the answers nobody's been able to find in real life. But the autopsy didn't help much. The body was too far gone, too decomposed to reveal how or when it happened. The toxicology report was deferred, a bureaucratic way of saying, we don't know yet. And that uncertainty only fueled more speculation. Online, people began weaving their own conclusions. Some said it was an overdose. Others whispered about foul play. But everyone agreed on one thing. Nothing about this story added up. And at the center of it all was Elias, the same artist who rose from TikTok fame to world tours. The same face on magazine covers, now being dissected frame by frame in news broadcasts. His silence isn't helping either. Fans once obsessed with his lyrics are now tearing them apart for clues. Every love song suddenly sounds like a confession. Every breakup lyric reads like evidence. Theories multiply faster than police statements. Because let's be real, the internet doesn't wait for facts. And the fact that the car belonged to him is all people needed to decide his guilt. Some defenders argue that he's innocent, that he's being scapegoated. But others say you can't park a corpse in a car under your name and claim ignorance. There's no middle ground anymore, just digital outrage endlessly looping. As for Elias's team, they've been scrambling behind the scenes. First came the press statement about full cooperation. Then came silence. No social media, no sightings, no appearances. He canceled his upcoming shows for personal reasons, but everyone knows why. His management company stopped answering emails. His label quietly deleted promotional posts. Publicists have gone ghost. It's like his entire brand evaporated overnight. Meanwhile, the story keeps twisting. A few witnesses from Los Angeles nightlife claim they saw Elias and Liana together more than once. At parties, in hotel lobbies, at a music video shoot. Some even say they look close, too close. Of course, none of it's been verified, but it doesn't matter anymore. Screenshots, rumors, and TikTok clips have replaced facts. Each person online has become their own prosecutor, their own judge. And the scariest part? The evidence, or lack of it, makes every theory feel possible. One group believes Elias and Liana were secretly dating, that things went wrong and someone tried to cover it up. Another insists she was part of a bigger circle, pulled into something darker involving his entourage. Others believe she ran away, and what happened afterward was pure accident. But until the forensic data is released, no one knows for sure. The car itself has become a symbol, a silent witness. Neighbors say it sat there for nearly 2 weeks before being moved. The paint was dull under layers of dust. Leaves stuck to the windshield. The smell didn't draw attention until it was too late. And the weirdest part, none of the neighbors saw anyone come or go near it. A security camera from a nearby house caught the Tesla pulling in one night, headlights cutting through the fog, and then nothing. No one exiting, no one returning. Investigators are holding key details close. They've searched Elias's rental property, seizing laptops, hard drives, even routers. Luminol tests glowed under blue light in parts of the kitchen and hallway. Forensic vans stayed parked outside until dawn, yet no arrests, no charges, just endless waiting. The case feels stuck in time, like a movie paused mid-scene, the audience holding its breath. And as the days drag on, Elias's world keeps shrinking. Venues have started dropping his name from lineups. Sponsors have quietly pulled out. A streaming platform temporarily suspended his profile. Reporters camp outside his building, waiting for a glimpse, but he hasn't been seen since the news broke. He's vanished from the public eye, leaving fans to fight each other online. Some say he's hiding in shame. Others think he's plotting his comeback. But the truth is simpler and colder. He's waiting for the tests, for the coroner's results, for the moment when silence either saves or condemns him. Because in this era, you don't need handcuffs to be destroyed. You just need your name trending beside a tragedy. Every day that passes, the story gets darker. The unanswered questions, the inconsistencies, the eerie calm from the label, it all feeds the same conclusion. Something is wrong here. And no matter how much the industry tries to bury it, the internet won't let it die. No one knows when this will break open or what the truth even looks like anymore. All anyone knows is that somewhere, in a hard drive, or in a camera, or in the digital veins of that Tesla, lies the one detail that will make everything make sense, or expose something even worse. Until then, the world keeps watching, dissecting, refreshing, waiting for the next shock. Because in stories like this, the silence always comes before the storm.